Many of you want to know what the pros are to having the purge, and a lot of them seem to stem from the same vine, which is we all have pent up anger and rage inside of us that needs to be released. Um, and that's the case. There is no one in this entire world who does not have that. Um, it's just part about being human. And you can blame that on the fall of man, or you could blame it on just how inbuilt we are to have it. And it could be something you blame on DNA. Um, so, this is what I believe. If we have a day where we can release that anger, then we'll be set for an entire year. But it's more than that. Tourism will flourish. They'll come to this country just to purge. But not only that, there'll even be, and this is key now, people getting revenge. Did you know that the law protects the rich and the powerful while discriminating against the weak, the poor, the colored? I don't want to. Colored, it just means immigrant or black or whatever it could be. I'm not trying to be racist. I'm telling you that this needs to happen. We need to have an equalizer here. People need to understand that you can't fuck over somebody and get away with it. You can't just be a jackass and get away with it. You need to seek revenge. It's in our nature. You know, Tupac had a saying on the thing. He said, revenge is second best only to pussy. Well, I don't want to be sexist, but that's what it is. I and everyone I know has someone, and you know someone, who wants you dead, and you know someone that you wouldn't mind just taking out for the day. Just boom, between 7 p.m. and 7 a.m. Trashing someone's house, fucking with someone, killing their dog, whatever it could be, just because they did something horrible like steal from you, rape you, take money from you and not give it back, run over your son. Oh, he ran over your son, and guess what? He got 3 years in the penitentiary. But your son is dead. But guess what? He got 3 years. Yeah, that's justice served, right? No, that's not justice served. A policeman that beats you just for being an immigrant or just for being black. So many shootings, so many policemen that deserve their comeuppance, protected by other police, which makes them no better than they themselves are. So I'm not afraid to say that if you're a policeman and you pull over a black man, because he's in the hood, of course he's in the damn hood. He lives there. You arranged it in American society so that they would live there. Because guess what? The odds were stacked against them to begin with. And then you sit there and judge them for living there and pull them over without probable cause. But the judge, of course, agreeing with the police, and the stupid ass frickin' jurors agreeing with the policeman because, oh, he must be righteous because he's a cop. Spare me. Give me a machine gun and 12 hours, and I'll show you what a good cop looks like. I'm going to tell you something. It's not that I hate the police. It's this. I tell you the truth. If I was ever if I had my car stolen, if I was killed, if whatever happened to me, if someone stole from me, if someone broke my arm, if something horrible happened to me, I can't call anybody. I can't call the police. I have no one to call. I have to defend myself. And because I have to defend myself, I want one day out of the year where I can find a woman that stole from me and just twist her neck off. I want to find the people that screwed me over and fuck them up, just like they fucked me over. And I can guarantee you people feel the same way about someone in your life. And you might say, well, I don't think people deserve to die. And it's not about death. It's that all crime is legal. You could just beat someone to half death if you wanted to. I mean, come on. What have you got to lose? Really? You think, if you were truly a righteous person, do you think someone would, purposely just come and beat the shit out of you? And kill you? Just because of bloodlust? Yeah, there are psychopaths out there. But whose fault is it? Whose fault is it that they're not on medication? You know whose fault it is that they're not on medication? The American government, who sits there behind the pharmaceutical companies and the doctors who make millions of dollars, with the insurance companies that make millions of dollars off the backs of the middle class and poor class of Americans. And so they can't go to the hospital to be treated because guess what? They have no insurance. And if they do have insurance, people like Donald Trump want to take it away. People like all these other people want to take it away. These congressmen want to take it away from you. And why? Because they're evil bastards. And I'm not going to sit there and just lie. These psychopaths go on the street instead of being locked up in a mental institution where they need to be treated and taking that medicine every day like they're supposed to because they can't get that medicine. And it's not their fault. It's not. It's the government's fault. And we need a day where we can vent that frustration. Because I'm going to tell you something. The government's never going to change. It's never going to be answerable to the people. You know why? Because people think we are owned by the government. But guess what? They're owned by us. And you know what? The police think they can do whatever the fuck they want. But they can't. They have to give us our constitutional rights. And you know what else? Not only do the police have to give us our damn constitutional rights, so does the fucking Army, Navy, and all the veterans, all those people that served. They cannot march in here under martial law and do shit without us okaying it. You know why? We the people. And you know what? If those people think they can go out and screw us over and say we don't answer to the people and we will continuously build a machine that will vote us into power, just like in Chicago, just like in New York City, just like in all those other places. If that's the case, then maybe we need to march down to Washington, D.C. and kick those assholes out of the Congress building, kick those assholes out of the White House and say, you know what? This is our building now. We will elect our own people as it should be. We will replace the Constitution with some document that gives us the right to have a purge day. Because I'm going to tell you something. Even if the whole government changed, we still need a purge day. So that's my spiel for tonight. This is the truth. And we all know it's the truth. That there is no such thing as an honest person that has power and money. They got it from screwing someone over. Whether it's your boss, whether it's a politician, it doesn't matter. They screwed someone over. Just look at it. They screwed someone over.